Hello and welcome back to Parque Fernando. Now this is a map that I've probably hunted on the least in this game. We'll just take out that pretty good mule deer right off the bat. And I'm looking around for the animals that have just been introduced in the Hunter Classic. Going after them in Classic in Bushrangers Run has inspired me to come out to Parque Fernando and hunt them, and that is the axis deer. We'll also be taking animals like red deer, mule deer and black buck along the way, as well as things like puma and water buffalo. Speaking of puma, there's a female over there that we can find along the way, but we'll see if we can get this guy as well. Before we get any further into the video, I'd like to remind you to like the video and subscribe if you're new. It's free and it really does help me out and I do appreciate it. But let's go pick up our level 4 muley, which shouldn't have gone too far from here. We do have Skip with us in case. It is a very wooded map, and it isn't one that I know incredibly well. Like, I know the map well, I've hunted it a fair amount, but it's just, I don't think I've spent like a super long time, hi Puma, a super long time on this map, so it might be helpful just to have the dog around to help me track stuff in the terrain as well in this thick wooded and not particularly easy to navigate terrain. That is a max weight mule deer, 246, isn't bad. Grey fur type. A good start. Let's see if we can go get some axis deer. It's not an axis deer, but it's probably keeping the axis deer away. It's a puma. We'll see if we can just get a shot in there. We did indeed manage to get a single lung by the look of it. Probably should have held a little higher, but we did indeed manage to get it down. I don't see an axis deer. I know there was a level 7 red deer about here. There was a level 6 one. But it's not fleeing particularly fast. I don't see anything else. That's alright, I'll let you know once we go pick that up and if I find anything else on the way over. Oh, hang on. Oh, we'll shoot him on the way over as well, I think, actually. See if I can just... Will that get him? We will indeed. Right, we'll pick him up as well. Here is our mule deer that we just shot a moment ago. Let's just let Skip find it. Just give them that little bit of extra XP, a little bit of extra practice. It's just a silver, 181. I do like the common fur type, but I got a diamond of the common fur type fairly recently. That was my most recent mule deer diamond. So very pleased with that. My previous mule deer diamond to that was a blonde, which I really don't like. I really don't like that fur type. But I really liked the rack. And by sheer fluke, the common diamond I got was the exact same rack as the blonde. Which is ideal for me, because I wanted the same rack, just on a different fur type, and it's exactly what I got. But anyway, let's go get that puma. Here's that puma. We'll pick him up. A decent 38.4, a dark red. A nice respawn. There's a female growling around here as well. But hopefully, this will prevent anything from getting too scared off on these lakes, and allow us to go find some antlered species. There is an axis deer right out there. It's a level 4, not quite max weight. Looks like there's another one there actually. Another decent one going up to 208. It's slightly better. They're both at about 300 meters, but I think I'm going to try and take this one here because I've actually got a decent shot on it. Looks like a hit. But I don't know if it's going to go down. Oh no, it is dying, but might not have been the best shot in the world, unfortunately. I mean, I can see if I can manage to hit the other one as well. I mean, I'll go pick them up. There's a random mule deer out there. 2 decent axis deer to get us started. Shame I didn't get the best shots in the world, but they were a bit of a long shot, and the 243 doesn't perform particularly well at range. It does drop off. Well, it's sort of over-zeroed a bit. But, I've been under zeroed, I think, actually. But, oh, hang on. Oh, they're red deer. I don't see any stags in there either. Yeah. Alright, let's go pick up those axis deer. Well, this is very pleasing to me. It appears on at least one of the axis deer, and I think this is the first one, we did indeed get a vital. I got a little bit distracted by shooting mule deer on the way. They were just silvers and stuff, but they were sort of just, you know, there. So I decided to take them, like level 2s and 3s and stuff. But yeah, I should clear some hunting pressure at the other lakes as well to allow me to get after some more axis deer. But this is the main reason I've got Skip with me, really. Because when there's large groups of animals, the tracks never appear and it can take you forever to find them. But having a bloodhound makes your life that little bit easier. Can come in handy quite often. Here you are. Let's give him some praise. There we go, a gold axis deer. Not bad, not huge. Sort of a decent middle ground, a good start to the axis hunting. Well, it's no axis deer and it's no diamond, but it is a pretty good mule deer. That should sneak into a lung, it did indeed. Let's run over and pick him up. I'm thinking because the lakes are particularly tough to hunt on this map during axis deer drink time with how protected they are, I might come out to sort of these, this bare forest kind of area to see if I can get them maybe walking around in their rest time. Something like that. Gives us a different change of scenery as well. It's always a chance. I feel like the thing I'd like most out of axis deer would be a symmetrical diamond. I have a couple of diamond axis deer about, but I never got one that was symmetrical. I have a couple of albinos that are symmetrical. Never got melanistic. I've got a couple of albinos that are symmetrical, but all my diamonds are asymmetrical, which is unfortunate. I would have really liked to get one that really looks good. Here's the blood. Oh, there he is. Don't need to skip for this one. He did not run far at all. But yeah, we'll have a little look round. I've done a few runs for axis deer in the past, but not got a diamond recently at all, to be honest. Let's pick him up. He's a gold, 241. I thought it looked quite good. Quite pleased with that. Let's go see if we can find some other animals walking about the place. Well, I accidentally walked into an absolute bunch of deer here. Oh, that one at the back looks like the best of the bunch. And I did just about get it. Oh, maybe not, it's just level 2. But none of them seem particularly large. I think there might have been a level 3 in there. If I get a chance on this random male, maybe I'll take it. A level 1 male, there it is. Do we get him? Nah, it doesn't look like it. I think we've got vertebrae. But there's some axis deer. They barely count as deer. Basically glorified rats when they're that small. That is absolutely minuscule for an axis deer. It's a shame there wasn't anything bigger. I'm going to have a little look at the tracks just to make sure there wasn't anything secretly max weight in there or anything that was hidden behind the hill. Another female. Another female. A 50 kilo male. Yeah, I think that was a very underwhelming group, to be honest. Let's go see if we can find... I'll give this one last one a go, just in case. Common just now. Aha! 62 kilos isn't terrible. If I see it, I'll take a shot at it. Maybe I'll follow it for a bit. Yeah, that isn't... Oh, hang on. Well, that's back to being rubbish again. Right, let's go maybe track down a bit of that axis deer. Here we go. Did that do it? Did that get in? Did something. Might be a single lung. It's dying fairly quickly. It actually charged at me. I was just chasing those tracks. I've only been on it for about 20 seconds. But chased the tracks and suddenly it came out the bushes and ran at me. Which was mildly unexpected, but at least I know where it is now. Maybe I can get this guy just down with the 303. Yeah, let's just kill that one as well, just as a bonus. Just as an extra thing. Because the more axis deer down, the better, I guess. There's one there. That looks like the level 3, the one that gets 62 kilos. It'd be nice to actually find something like a max weight 4 or something. All my axis deer are so small. So tiny. They're dead next to each other, which isn't too bad. There's the level 3, we did indeed get a lung. And here's level 2, which we got in a lung with the 303. Nice. Now, I don't think there's any other males in there. Oh, well, there's a level 2. Is he out the hunting pressure? Ah, pretty much. We can just, again, use the 303 on him, I think. Just bring him down nicely. Oh, there's more stuff at the back, but just some female does. Female mule deer either. Female does? What am I talking about? Right, I won't bother showing you picking up another level 2 axis deer. Let's go find something bigger. I've got a group of some slightly larger axis deer. A level 3 there, a level 3 there, and there was a level 3 back there. I guess he just ran away. Random. But we'll pick up this one. See if we can get that one as well. Hopefully that'll be both of them down. Yeah, looks like they're both losing health. That's a different coloured one. Oh, here we go. There's another level 3 there. If we can... I think that might have been a shot through the heart. Hunting pressure-wise, I think we just deleted a zone, unfortunately, which I didn't realise. There's a mule deer there, which is alright. But yeah, I think we did just delete that axis deer feed zone. Which is unfortunate, but in for a penny, right? May as well take all the respawns while we're at it. Are you going down? Oh man, that wasn't a kill shot. How about that? That was a miss. And that one, a hit. Hey, that's a vital. Right, let's run around and pick these 3 axis deer and 1 mule deer with an absolute spattering of hunting pressure right in the middle of nowhere. I'm a little bit unfortunate we got rid of that feed zone, but it's not really the end of the world. We killed all the male axis deer in it anyway. 1 and 2 are there. I can't remember which order we shot these guys in. Oh, hang on, all 3 of them are here. That's really convenient. Here is 1. A level 3 shot through the neck. It wasn't actually a heart shot, so that'd be the 3rd one that we shot. This is the 2nd one, I believe. And this was the 1st one. Cool. All of them down, all 3 decent silver axis deer. Now we have a level 3 mule deer down here as well that we need to pick up. And it's good that we see these little groups feeding around here. It's good that they aren't at the edge of the lake, so I don't, even if I do shoot 1 too many axis deer because I get excited, I don't really need to worry about deleting other animals' drink zones while I'm doing it. There's a little bit more damage control that can be done when I'm hunting these feed zones. First shot was a bit forward, second one did indeed get into a lung. Okay, that was a decent hit. It's just a shame none of them were really in that max weight or high diamond potential score estimate, sadly. Well, there's a level 4 mule deer that I just saw there, and it's a max weight as well, which is quite a nice animal to get. That should have got into a lung nicely. It did indeed. We'll go pick him up. I'm starting to sort of think I'm going to move on to a couple of mule deer runs. Or at least just a little run round for mule deer to round out here, since the axis deer are not proving ridiculously profitable. And I just feel like doing some mule deer hunting as well. So we'll have a little bit of a run round for mule deer as well, particularly since the axis deer was so poor. There's a bunch of max weight puma tracks around the place, but I can't actually find any of the pumas. Like, I get like a call every now and then. As soon as if I try to sneak in or anything, they're gone. So one of the bigger disadvantages about Parquet is how difficult it is to actually sort of see stuff at distance. It's just so densely built up, and it's one of the reasons I don't really hunt it that often. But it is fun when I come out here, as long as I can't do it for too long. I think Parquet is one of those maps I can do for a couple of hours every few days, but then I have to spend some time away from it, because it's like, I'd say this is the one map that drags on me. I'd say I enjoy it, it's fun, but I'd say it's the one map I struggle with the most. That is a nearly 300 scoring mule deer. 289 isn't bad at all. It's got some stickers out the back here, but not a bad scoring mule deer. I made myself a friend. He's a level 7 aggressive Cape Buffalo. He's a water buffalo. That should finish him off. There's also an army of buffalo running around over there. Can you not run me over, please? Come on. There we go. A lovely dead buffalo for us. Let's pick him up. So pick him up. 136 isn't bad. I do like the orange. I wouldn't mind an orange diamond one. That'd be cool. I'd also just generally quite like a rare water buffalo. I think that'd just be a cool thing to find. Level 3 over there. I know there were a bunch. Oh, there's black buck over there. Oh! That's quite a decent black buck. Well, we're definitely going to try and get him down. Let's see if I can just... Will that do it? Yes. Lovely. Well, that's cool. That's the first level 4 black buck I've seen for a while. Let's go have a look at him. That right ahead of me looks to be quite a good water buffalo. It is a mythical. I was just on the way to pick up that black buck. Will that get in? Will that be far enough back? Yes, it will. That's a dead water buffalo as well. I keep wanting to call them Cape Buffalo for some reason. It's probably because I've hunted the Cape Buffalo so much more. But that animal is down. I did shoot a level 6 somewhere over there as well, but I'm not going to bother picking him up. He was kind of useless. Oh, is this our black buck? That's convenient. He was walking over our dead black buck. Right, let's have a look at this guy. He has a gold, a 115, the dark fur type. What do they need for diamond? 132, so he isn't too bad. So a good looking black buck there, I like that. And let's go pick up our mythical as well. There's a little female running around as well. Where did it go? It's just a... Oh, there it is. Easy to find again. For a minute I couldn't see it again. I was wondering what was going on. Is that the female black buck? Yes it is. Perfect. I think I'm on top of things. 152 isn't actually that big, is it? Yeah, that's quite small. That's a shame. He looked quite big. Who knows? Maybe his respawn will be a legendary. We can keep our fingers crossed for that. Just found some max weight tracks for some water buffalo that I must have scared off since it's running. So we'll run this down and see where it leads. After all of that, it's a level 7. I've been chasing this thing for miles. I had a good feeling about it and all, and it turned out to be a level 7. That's a disappointment. Oh well, the shot was good, so it didn't go too far. Probably a double lung. At least it died. Let's have a look at how far we actually tracked it. Let me just pick up the final track so we can get an accurate representation of how far we actually chased this thing. 1.86 kilometers I've been chasing this thing. How annoying. Oh well. That is still a max weight down. Well, I think we're going to finish off the video with... I was looking for a mule deer at the end, but we ended up bumping into a mythical water buffalo. That's not a bad ending by any stretch of the imagination, and it's always good to get a water buffalo down. They are cool animals. I really do enjoy hunting them in this game. Oh, I can't really go for that shot. There we go, that should do something. That should have got into something. I did take a step forward, so I hope I didn't just get non-vitals. I was kind of hoping that it would go aggressive. But we're going to have to see, did we get vitals or not? I mean, we're going to find out pretty quickly if it dies or not, but we'll just have a look. I have a horrible feeling it's non-vitals because of that forward step at the last minute, but we're just going to run over and have a look. It did die, but the 300 is indeed a powerful gun. So we have to find out. That looks like vital blood to me. I think we're going to be alright. Probably just managed to get into the liver. But with that being said, let's skip to track it down. I am going to end the video there. If you've enjoyed the video, please do like and do consider subscribing if you're new. And once we've picked up this guy and had a look at the score of him, we'll probably end the video there. Now, mythical, water buffalo, I think, are the only animals still in the game where mythical can make diamond. So there is technically a chance, but I'd be very surprised. I don't think those horns are going to make diamond. Let's have a look. Here's a gold. I didn't indeed get liver. 164. It wasn't that far off, actually. But yeah, I'll leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.